the definition I give to it is almost of being always present and never triggered, and be really in that Buddha or that Christ consciousness 24/7. That's why I prefer awakening. And then I started meditating more, I had more experiences with plant medicine, I became vegan, I started reading so many personal development books, and I quit my job, I moved to Bali, and that started a feedback loop that made me even more into that world.
Wow, that's quite the journey. Yeah, definitely the vibrations in Bali are very different than in the Western world or somewhere that's not in the jungle, and so you feel like maybe that this environment is more conducive towards that.
100%. Starting by the field held by the locals. In Bali, the most important is spirituality. So if there's an important ceremony, they will close their business. And at first I didn't understand. I was like, why do they close? They're losing so much business and money there with doing those ceremonies. But it's just, to them, that's more important. And by living here and developing my own spirituality, I understand why you would think this way. And now it's also more important to me. My relationship with the universe, with God, is more important than making money or growing my business. And so starting with the locals, and obviously they've created a field also for the conscious expat community, let's call it. And then I was also surrounded by people who were vegan, who were meditating, were going to yoga, reading the same kind of books, had the same transformations. And as humans, we like to belong, right? We like to... It can be nice sometimes to be special, but honestly, most of the time I prefer to belong, to feel like I'm not too different from other people. And if I had come back in Paris, for example, when my friends from the time in business school would party and drink, and I wasn't drinking anymore and don't really understand some of my choices in life, it can be a little bit tiring. So yeah, being in Bali, surrounded by the field of the locals and the expat community, I feel is an accelerator into grounding that new identity almost. Yeah,
especially in Ubud, the expat community is very like spiritually orientated, and the locals are always seem to be in ceremony. Like I drove by 2 ceremonies, a cremation ceremony, and perhaps maybe I think it was a new house ceremony. So every time there's something new, a new baby, a new house, there's always like a celebration, but in a spiritual kind of direction.
And they give gratitude almost every day, doing the blessings to the gods, and gratitude is such a powerful practice.
That's what they do, right? It's gratitude. The gratitude is a very high vibrational state, energy.